Har Ki Pauri, Haridwar, one of the holiest sites of Hinduism and Indian culture, where thousands have gathered on the occasion of Ganga Dashera to pay obeisance to Ma Ganga and to wash away their sins. But today, Har Ki Pauri saw a very different kind of prostration. This was by the wrestlers, the Olympic medal winners, the World Championship winners of India. These are the wrestlers, the sports persons who have been the joy, the pride of India. But today, right here, as you see, the empty space in front of you on the other side of Har Ki Pauri is where India's proudest medal winners, Sakshi, Malik, Vinesh Phogat, Bajrang, Punia and several others sat, medals in hand and tears in their eyes for more than 2 hours. These wrestlers were here to protest against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, the former head of the Wrestling Federation of India, saying that since their repeated cries for justice have borne no fruit, it is probably better that they immerse the medals that they have fought for, the medals that they have won for the country, into Ma Ganga, so that at least their medals can be purified, at least their medals can get moksha. In a series of tweets this afternoon, Sakshi, Malik, Vinesh Phogat, Bajrang, Punia and several other wrestlers said that since their protest has not been borne any fruit for days, that the government has not listened to them for several days, for the weeks that they have been protesting at Jantar Mantar, and most importantly, what happened on Sunday, on the 28th of May, even as the country was celebrating the dawn of a new era, the inauguration of the new parliament, even as the Prime Minister of India, who has hailed these girls as the daughters of the country, as the proudest moment of the country, was unveiling the new parliament, these wrestlers were on the streets at Jantar Mantar being detained and arrested by the Delhi police to stop the protest, because what they wanted was for the Prime Minister or the President or the Minister or anyone in the government really to take note of their demand for justice. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who is a member of parliament, who is a former head of the Wrestling Federation of India, was very proudly sitting in that new temple of Indian democracy, which is the new parliament building. And that is why these wrestlers said that it is probably better for them if they simply immerse their medals into the Ganga, so that some part of their dignity could possibly be recovered. From about 6 o'clock to almost 7:45, the wrestlers were sitting right here at Har Ki Pauri, tears in their eyes, sobbing and showing their sheer sadness, frustration and the long wait for justice. They have been saying that Brij Bhushan Sharan must be arrested. They have questioned why is it that after 2 FIRs being filed against him, he has not been arrested so far. He's not even been questioned so far, according to the Delhi police. And now, even the international organizations are taking note. The United World Wrestling Federation has now said that India could lose out on their UWW membership if there is no change in the situation. In fact, the UWW statement issued just this evening has said that they are disappointed and shocked at the detention of the wrestlers who were protesting, that they are shocked that despite Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh being removed as the WFI chief, fresh elections to the wrestling body have not been held, and they have demanded that India must take action immediately. So with this kind of statement coming from an international organization and our proudest sports persons reduced to tears sitting on the side of the Ganga, the big question really is, what happens next? No one from the government has come out and made a statement yet. Opposition leaders, of course, have come out to support the wrestlers. They have criticized the government. The CAP leaders have come out. Naresh Tikait, who is the head of the BKU, the Bharatiya Kisan Union, came here to Har Ki Pauri to sort of talked to the wrestlers, he talked them out of immersing their medals into the Ganga. He said that those medals are the pride of the nation. They are not something that will affect Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh at all. In fact, Naresh Tikait, speaking to the media, also saying that the wrestlers have won these medals with their blood, sweat and tears, and throwing them into the Ganga as a mark of protest is not going to get the wrestlers anything. The Khap Panchayat's now set to hold a Maha Panchayat meeting tomorrow, that is Wednesday, and where they will decide the future course of action. The wrestlers had, of course, said that they want to sit on a fast unto death at India Gate. For now, the fast and the further protest have been pushed by 5 days. Naresh Tikait has for now talked down the wrestlers. He said that the Khaps are going to decide the next course of action. But if nothing is done in the next 5 days, the protest, the movement demanding action against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh will continue. The big question before the country now is, on such a holy day at Haridwar, these wrestlers spent 2 hours crying next to Ma Ganga. Will the country take note? With cameraman Kirpal at Pauri, this is Anisha Mathur for India Today.